This concept is very very important. Mechanism of vision. How exactly vision is produced. Okay, so here I have drawn all three cells of the retina. The outermost rods, the middle one bipolar neuron, and this one is the ganglion cell, which makes the optic nerve. Ultimately, it opens into optic nerve. Optic nerve is connected to visual cortex of the brain. Okay, so here the rods normally containing, let me just write here, containing a type of pigment called as rhodopsin, correct? Rhodopsin pigment is there. So we know that it is also called as visual purple. And this rhodopsin is also a type of derivative formed from the vitamin A derivatives. Okay, so this rhodopsin, let us assume that this is the light now. So light energy. So light. When light hits the rods, one example, I did not draw cones, so enough, both are actually same, okay, not required. So when light hits the rod, here what we have, this is the outer region of the rod, correct, and this is the inner region of the rod. Okay, in the outer region of the rods we have rhodopsin. When light hits the rhodopsin now, that is rhodopsin is made up of this component, a retinal, a protein, and it is also made up of another protein called as opsin. So retinal and opsin makes rhodopsin. When the light hits the rods, these retinal detaches from opsin, or opsin detaches from retinal. So they separate. So you see the separation. So detachment. So both detaches, and as a result, the opsin is a protein, important protein, which makes a rhodopsin along with the retinal, which makes a rhodopsin. Okay, the opsin now detaches, and as a result the structure of the opsin now changes. The structure of the opsin changes. So this change in the structure of the opsin will change the entire structure of the rods. This is the thing is happening inside the rod. Action potential is not generated here. Okay, when the structure is changed, obviously here this is the second layer, cell, right? The inner layer, the middle one actually, that is bipolar neuron. In the bipolar neuron, due to the change in the structure of this particular cell, because the opsin is detaching from the retinal and the opsin is changing its structure, causing the depolarization of this bipolar neuron. Okay, what is depolarization? We know that sodium ions, they are all present outside. They now enter, because permeability of sodium ions by the sodium ion channel is seen here, and as a result high concentration of sodium ions enter here. As a result, earlier it was negative charge because it was not conducting any action potential, but now it becomes positive charge. Outside becomes negative charge. It is reversed. Hope you understood the concept of the action potential or nerve impulse in my previous video session. Okay, so you can easily imagine how the things are happening here, and ultimately here action potential is generated. Action potential is generated because the change in the structure of the rods, because retinal is detaching from the opsin, that's it. Okay, so opsin structure changes, the protein structure changes, and ultimately causing the generation of action potential in the second cell, that is bipolar neuron, and this action potential is transmitted to the innermost layer, that is inner cell of the retina, called as ganglion cell. Now ganglion cell actually takes up this action potential, now transmit the action potential to the optic nerve, and there the vision based on your memory will be produced. Okay, so this is actually the mechanism of vision. Very simple, there is nothing actually. You have to remember the different retinal cells in order from outside to inside. Got it? Okay, so that's all about it. Now I'll have to give you one more information about types of vision. Okay, so we write types of vision. Not required, but sometimes, who knows, in the competitive examination it could be asked. There is important vision in human beings. Okay, you may get a question like name the type of vision in human beings. That is stereoscopic vision. So stereoscopic vision is also called as binocular vision. Okay, no confusion here. I'll tell you what is it. The second type of vision normally seen in animals like cat. Okay, so that is called as monocular vision. So there are two types of vision seen in the animals. Stereoscopic vision is very simple, that is binocular vision, very simple. In front of me there is camera. So right now I can at this time I can concentrate only on that particular object, that is camera, correct? So my two eyes are focusing only on that particular object. So I cannot focus on camera at the same time from my left eye I cannot focus the other object. Correct? This is not possible from human being. So this is binocular vision. Two eyes focusing on only one particular object, which is called as stereoscopic vision, seen in human beings. Please write on this. Humans. Okay, whereas monoocular vision is very simple. In the case of cattle, you know that the face is bit protruded, and you could see the eye is situated here, one eye, and another eye is here. So just imagine, they have a very good coverage. Okay, so this particular eye, for example, there is one animal. So this eye focuses on that particular animal or object. This eye at the same time focuses on other object. So they can see two different objects at the same time or simultaneously, but human beings cannot. So this is called as monoocular vision. Okay, they can focus two different objects at the same time, that is monoocular vision. But here the vision depth is not good in this monoocular vision, but in this case it's very good actually. Okay, so we can focus any object and the object can be seen very clearly. In our case, stereoscopic vision or binocular vision in humans, monocular vision in other animals. Got it? So cattle is very good example. Oh, it's a very good example for this.